Okay, today we are going to talk about a new method in which we can create a keyframe animation like this. So last night I was working really hard to animate the cloth effect, but it was creating a lot of problems for me because I was not using a very high-end PC. I was using a laptop, and basically every student basically have a low-end PC. So I was trying to figure out how to keyframe such animation in which I can create an animation like this with cloth movement, simply just cloth movement, nothing else. We can move the hands, we can move the legs, we can do everything, but I was not in the mood. I was just creating the cloth effect. I can move the hands and I could animate everything, but it is not the idea. The general idea was just to create in Photoshop a keyframe animation. That's being said, I will show you what was the final result. So I will show you in this part 1 that how we can animate only the cloth, and the Superman image, how we can create this. And the second part, I will try to create a video in which the Superman will be moving up and down like this, and with the background of a planet and text coming if you want, but text is not important. Currently the animation is, so the guy is standing here, end of times text is showing, and some sort of a meteorite is coming to hurt the world. So we are going to start now how I created this. So the files will be in my description, so you can download the cloth and the Superman pose there. So I'm simply going to close this. Now what we need is simply the image. I will simply drag in Photoshop anywhere, no issue, and I will close this timeline. I don't need a timeline. So this is a locked layer. I have to unlock it. First of all, I need this to be a transparent to work. It could work properly, but we need a transparent. So I'm going to use a magic wand, select the background. You see how perfect this is? Or we could simply go here and say on the properties, select subject. Okay, this will disregard the selection which I made earlier with the magic wand. Now once this is perfectly selected, I will say Control Shift and J to move the Superman into the next layer. Now I don't need this layer, and I will put a background color for later use, but it is not, we don't require it. So I already created, I will create a document, new document, which is 1080 by 1080 and by 70. We don't need 300 for a GIF file. So now I simply are going to place it over here and place the Superman on the, let's forget everything, and then put the Superman on the next layer. Now all we need is a cloth. I already made a PNG, so I'm going to simply drop it on the Photoshop where the Superman is. Cloth is quite big, so I'm going to simply resize it by the anchor points showing. I can remove the symbol, I can do anything, I could make it flat. So let's make a Black Adam kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to simply go, we can rasterize this because there's no issue at all over here. So okay, we can distort the image however we like. Whatever we like we can do by hue and saturation. We can make it a girly looking thing, or we can decrease the light to make the cloth go a little darker or more darker, whatever we want. So for that I'm going to place the cloth over here. But now the question is how we can animate this cloth like it was showing earlier. So first of all, the rule for key animation is that you need an object. How many frames are you using? I was using 6 frames or 12 frames. So I was using 6 frames for the animation. So I have to make a six copies of the cloth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the copy of 5 and the 6. I need to close all the eyes of the frames. I don't want them to be, when I animate, I don't want any issues. So I only remain with the one cloth. Only one cloth is there on Superman. Now I am going to open a timeline. Timeline is right over here, and I am going to say create a frame animation. Right. First eye is open, rest are closed. So first of all, what I will need is a puppet tool to be applied here, puppet wrap tool. So I am going to wrap the object into, now you are going to see something amazing. Now I am going to click over here, 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins and 5 pins. What these pins actually do is help us animate the cloth around the, we are not going to disturb the topmost area, we are trying to remain as a stable. Now press enter to apply the pin effect. So the cloth movement first frame is like this. Then I am going to go for the next frame. I am going to add a new frame, and this is a duplicate, and I am going to close this eye. And I think I have made a mistake now, because the mistake was that you must remember, when the pin was created, I have to delete all the now cloths because I made a mistake. Mistakes have to happen in order for you to learn. Mistake was that we have to take the copies after we created the pin, or we can't edit the pins, right? Now I am going to make copies again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So now I have to close the eyes again. Oh my god. I can remove the video, but I will remove the video. Now first remained, we took the duplicate, we went to the second, we are going to close the first eye and we are going to open the second eye. Now you see there is a puppet wrap over here. We double click it and we are going to move the cloth a little different, so the movement is showing like this, and apply, enter to apply. Now you see the cloth is moving. Now we are going to duplicate this again. It's fun, right? Now we are going to 1, 2, go to the third frame, and we are going to again click on the puppet and more, we need more, right? We need more. Still not enough, right? We can duplicate here from here, and because there is a lot of gap here, we can duplicate here and we can change this. Wait, where is the cloth now? Puppet wrap. So whatever not this one is wrong. Now we are going to change the wrap. Wait, what has happened? Okay, now we are going to change the wrap, so it's lesser than the next frame. This could be done like this. Now I'm going to check what is happening. So this second, third is the same. Okay, forget about it. Now we can delete this. 1, 2, 3, 1, and now we are going to duplicate once more, 1, and we are going to close the, which one was that? We are going to close this and we go for this one again. So this is the basic way to create a puppet wrap, quite easily to create effects using this. We can do the cloth animation like this, but this is simple yet complex, because you require to do everything manually, think manually, and to create a cloth like this. So now I'm going to apply this. So now what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4 animation, but this one is looking a little odd because the cloth on the top is creating an issue here. So I'm going to just adjust it so that don't go on the head, and we can't disturb the most top layer. So this is done. Now what we can do next is very simple. We can adjust it like this. Now we can move even without pins. We can control T. Oh shit, we can't do control T here. So 1, 2. Now what I need is a loop of something like this, but I need at least 3 keyframes. So I'm going to add one more and go up. Wait. Remove this and open this, and again with the puppet wrap, double click, and I'm going to try to be able to be consistent, right, like this. So the puppet tool is an amazing tool to create animations like this. You can wrap anything around anything. I even wrapped a anaconda around a guy. That was very fun, around trees. And puppet wrap is quite advanced tool. Now this, and still the cloth is having some issues over here, so we have to fix them. We can't move just without fixing the problems. We have to fix somehow. Now we need, in this frame, I'm going to duplicate this and move this duplication over here, so we have a proper loop like this, and then suddenly like this one to be duplicated, and this at least 12 frames, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and then again I'm going to duplicate this. You want to try to see what your eyes are looking at, so we could even drop the cloth like this sometimes, because this is all going randomly. It must look nice when the Superman cloth is moving. So this is this. We can't go for the first because this will create a lot of issues, but before the loop ends we have to reset to this one. So the last one was this, the second one could be this. I am going to duplicate this, and this is 11th, I think, no, 10th. Now we need a duplicate over here again, and this is, now I think that would loop a little well like this. So the cloth, for example, has been created. If you are seeing any issues regarding the cloth, you can simply go into the 4th. You have to count now, because this is keyframe animation 1, 2, 3, and 4th one is this. Now you have to go to puppet wrap again, and you can try to fix the issues you see. You can fix the issues here and press enter. Now, so this is how you are supposed to create a Superman animation. Now what we can do next is very simple. We can simply delete this, because if I remove the eye, it will be removed only from the one frame. So I have to remove this entirely like this. So it is removed all over. There is no layer there. Now simply we are going to crop for the size. We are going to use a crop tool, so we can decrease the size of the image. So we can use it later. Now the Superman is ready. Now we can simply go export, save for web. But before that, I must tell you the GIF will produce a very low quality image. So we did not need to delete the white background. We should have given it a green color. To control backspace to put the green color, so we can remove it later. We don't want a transparent GIF for animating a video, it will decrease the quality. It will decrease the quality of the animation. So I simply go here and export the image, save for web legacies, and what I'm going to say is make it into a GIF. Now check that it is saying animation loop options forever, right? And it will even show you the preview like this. So I'm going to simply say save, and check I didn't click the transparency. Transparency destroys the quality of the image in GIF, not in PNG formats. Now save it into a super GIF and save it. It will take some time, and then it will convert it into a super animated GIF. Now I'm going to open my Chrome to test if this thing is working or not, and then I'm going to simply click on my profile. Oh damn, you wait. Now I'm going to simply drop it on the Chrome bar. Run. Everything takes so much long. Now you can see the result. So how I applied the movements and things will be in the next chapter, inshallah. But this is how I did the Superman animation. Just for the cloth, I didn't do it for the whole body, but because this is not a vector software, Photoshop, it will require a lot of effort to create a simple animation in which Superman is breathing and doing moving. That will require a lot of work in Photoshop, and it could be done in an hour or less if I use proper softwares. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you like my videos, and please go and subscribe to my channel, and you can see the animation I have created, all the animations I have been creating for some time. I have been creating for students to see. So this is the method I use to create a Superman animated. Please subscribe to my channel and say thanks or say what you like about my videos in your comments. Please subscribe and forward my links. Thank you for watching.